What's going on? What's going on? Brutus here, bringing you a Taking Down a Town Hall 10 series video. Let's cut right into it. This Town Hall 10 took about 5 attempts. I don't think it really needed 5 attempts, and you'll see why, but here's attempt number 1. We have Tiny Pickle, one of my favorite in-game names to say, trying this Town Hall 12, and let's go ahead and push play. He's going to test out an opener. Starting a queen walk on the bottom right here. Or is it to the left? Yep, bottom right. So 4 healers behind that. Queen walk coming in, taking about, I forget what the max expo is. It's got to be at least 100, I believe. Plus the archer tower. 3-point defense coming at her. And look how fast she goes down. That rage was late. Almost lost her here. And you're going to see that reoccurring theme coming through, but he does muscle through 3-point defenses. Okay, keeps the ability in hand, and I believe he sends a minion or 2 up top to get the funnel, the CC out. Takes the queen out, still ability in hand. Dragon to start the one side of the funnel that he's going to send his Valks into. Queen reroutes, but there it is. He sends a giant for the CC lure, and then mass minions come out. Partial lure as well. Yeah, about a whole lot of them coming in, greets them with poison to really mitigate their DPS, and then they help take them down as well. Here comes the rest as he notices not all the minions were out. Setting it down here, he's got a nice comfortable walk going on, and then she'll break the seam right here. I believe he was trying to open up a window like this to the core, but really as a Town Hall 9 testing an opener on a Town Hall 10, that walk seems to work where he gets the queen out and the CC dealt with, and then everything after this is just gravy, and he's going to go ahead and start his other half of the funnel here with just a BK to tank for his bowlers to take down those structures, and then he sends his mass Valkyries here with a nice little runway towards the Town Hall to single Infernal Tower. There's eventually that they're going to hit the multi-infernal, but they do reroute to the structures that touch each other, and this hut was off there, so it wasn't really a clean entry. Some Valkyries go flying, and then they enter a quad Tesla farm with some Larrys that stall them out, and these concentrated point defense in the core of these bows, and that's that. So at least he got a star for it, some good information, seeing where the Teslas are, what's in the CC, and a giant bomb, and then seeing that a queen walk works. So we'll back out of here, and then we'll take a look at the next raid. Okay, so here we are with attempt number 2. Another town. This is a Town Hall 10. Going to do a queen walk boner attack. There it goes down the queen for just how we saw before with Tiny Pickle. And he starts the queen walk. We'll zoom in a little bit as she steps up into 3-point defenses. The rage is way too late, and the queen is now gone. Your raid's over. That's one thing you got, and it's not a knock to Diesel. Any Town Hall 10 attacking full max Town Hall 10 defense, you know, we got to. I'm not talking about the Royal. I'm just talking about these things. The defense. They'll tell you that shit is not easy. If you're not mindful of your queen, like it'll sneak up on you real fast. So there really isn't a reason to hold the rage coming in there to get what they need here. But they want to try to maximize dealing with the CC as well. So it's nice to try to get the much value that you need from the actual poison of the queen walk portion. But you run the risk of, when you hold it a little bit too long, the point defense sneaks up on you, and that when you push the spell to drop your spell, it takes a second to actually go into effect. So yeah, keep that in mind whenever you're doing a queen walk and you want to hold your rage for just the right opportune moment to then drop it. That whenever you think that opportune moment is, you need to drop it 2 seconds before that, because it takes at least a second for it to actually go into effect after you press it. Not to mention, if you lose your queen on on a Town Hall 10 like this, where queen walks are needed, it's over. And so the CC, everything's out of whack here, but got able to see some more information as he still stayed with the attack. Wasn't very much else needed on this, but it was a nice attempt and a good thing to look at and talk through about dropping spells on queen walks and that delayed effect that it takes to actually from hitting hitting the screen to actually go into effect. So let's check the next one on the next attack here. Okay, so we got Asterix number 3 coming in, another Town Hall 9. I believe at this point all the 9s are cleared, but he's gonna go. He's gonna do his trying to get a, you know, this one hasn't been doubled yet, so it's nice to get those stars because not every Town Hall 10 can get cleared. It's never a guarantee. I think it is what it is, right? So trying to get the 2 here and get. Trying to get the 2 here and also get information from where air mines might be. So doing the other attacks we watched were primarily ground attacks. On this one we got a air attack, but we're also testing a new opener as well. So he starts the funnel on the left side, gets the CC lure, poisons down, almost loses a queen again, and he was only under point defense from 1 cannon, max cannon mind you, for Town Hall 10. But those minions, even under poison, which mitigates their DPS, those max minions just wreck freaking face if you don't have splash damage going up at him like a wizard or something like that. The walk here looks a lot cleaner, where it basically starts the line from this angle, and the queen is basically not going to face more than 1 point defense at a time as she continues on this walk. Gets the queen done, CC out. Good opener tested here. The only thing about dragon attacks or drag loon attacks here is that whenever you have an infernal set to single, it's usually not a good thing. However, this was a really good test opener, which I think is what the goal that Asterix was trying to do. And he sends his max Lava Hound to get some to tank for the air defense behind his loons, to take care of all these point defenses. That takes care of it quite well. They're going to circle to the right, but the Tesla farm in the middle erases any idea that this really could have had to get that double with mass dragons at the back. To try to get to the town hall really is what he's trying to do. But with the quad Tesla in the middle, and again the single Inferno, it's going to make real quick work of any dragons coming towards the core. But the entire bottom side is gutted. So basically from this attack, what is the information given to the next attacker, which is ASAP Ozzy, is that this walk is a lot better and less risk involved because you're not facing 3-point defenses on the entry. It's a little bit cleaner, and you're not worried about engaging that queen prematurely. So here comes the dragons on the bottom, really trying to enter towards the core. And you can see what I was talking about, that dragon attacks against a single Inferno really don't end very well. But it was still a great plan to try to get there, as he's got two Town Hall 9 max dragons. I guess that's level 4, working on that Town Hall, but that Infernal single Inferno is just like, nah, bro, nah. Nice attempt, good information present, new walk established from this attack, and let's go ahead and take a look at the next one. Okay, so we got ASAP Ozzy coming in, looking at the new walk being established thanks to the information present from Asterix. You know, he's going to go ahead and start to walk the same side, but he's going to do his boner attack. But I still think it's so freaking funny it's called a boner attack. We thought Go Wipe and Go Wee Wee was funny. Boner attack, by far, the best attack strategy name. CC comes out with a giant at the top that we missed. Under 2-point defenses, scary moment, there it goes. 2-point defenses and max minions, even though they're under poison, wreck face. They wreck face. So, yeah, anybody doing walks, and I must clarify, I am not saying that was a mistake. I'm saying that because these are awesome attackers. What I'm saying is, on YouTube and everywhere out there, we see the gangster 3s. That doesn't mean that every single attack is that way. Mistakes happen. Fails happen. That's how you get better. That's the whole reason why I like doing these kinds of videos, and I like talking about it, because nothing is easy and things sneak up on you. I mean, it is what it is. So no disrespect to Ozzy or the other attacks coming through this, but really this is illustrating how fast at max Town Hall 10 levels, if you can lose a queen walk if we're just not careful. And even if you're careful, sometimes it just doesn't go your way. Excuse me. So at this point, as soon as he loses his queen, the raid is done, but he sticks to it, trying to muster what he can. But because there is uncleared CC with, again, mass minions, I talked about it in a different video, do work in defensive CCs nowadays, He's still giving the information to the next attacker that might be doing a similar strategy with sticking to the plan, seeing how the troops behave and things like that. Nice attempt by ASAP Ozzy. Let's go ahead and back out of here and then look at the one that, excuse me, that did clear it. We'll scroll down a little bit here. And it was Peril One Hive doing a queen walk, not boner, queen walk, minor attack. Excuse me. Wow, sorry about that. Queen walk from the left side. This does seem to work as long as you're mindful and careful about dealing with the CC and the point defenses. He puts down the dragon to start the baby dragon to start the funnel, takes care of some point defenses first, is waiting upon when he triggers out that CC because of those mass minions. Once the point defenses are gone and that baby dragon, did you see that on the top left, takes care of multiple point defenses. By the time, right, perfect. By the time these mass minions are coming, this 1 point defense of the cannon is now gone. Now the queen is under only 1 point defense from this, albeit 100 point DPS for or thereabouts for a max expo. But all the rage is already down to greet the queen as the CC troops come over and poison. And notice, look at that health. Not even close in the red at any point whatsoever. There is an air defense that is working on his healers, but there's a sliver of health left. The queen does make it to the journey of where she's trying to go as he attempts to open up the other side of the wall here. Scary moment, almost loses the queen, uses the ability, opens up the wall to send in his, I believe it's the BK. No, I got to back up a little bit. You guys got to see what happens here. He keeps the BK as part of the funnel. So rather than sending the miners from the bottom right, I believe is what we saw from the other attempts after they lost the queen walk, though. So that might have been an attempt to, there it is, that might have been an attempt to save the raid. There comes the miners on the left-hand side. So with miners, even on a boner attack, on miners, you want to keep them probably in this kind of a section like this. If you keep them within about a 10 to 12 tile radius to group together like this, there's these 3 heals that you commonly see on Town Hall 10s and 11s. That is the maximum value bring. But look at these structures to the right. There's no doubt they're going to circle the base and go to the right. So what does he do for that? As we scoop out just a little bit, Queen Walk is okay. He uses his, you see the Queen Walk won't encounter more than 1 point defense at a time. The BK could have been down a little bit sooner, but is encountering the enemy BK so that the miners don't reroute to aggro onto the BK. Stay towards the core. Pause right here. Look at the funnel that's created up here with the BK and a group of miners that went to the left. We go play again. That's something that you want to see. He abandons the 3 or 4 miners on the left-hand side that start working on the single tower inferno, which is not too much of a threat to the mass miners. But he does get a Larry pop, which does help prevent stall-outs towards the core. So the majority of his miners stay within that 10 to 12 tile radius, grouped together, and flank off only that basically benefits the main miner push. He's got, loses his queen, is about to lose his queen. Wow, look at that. I'd missed that. I thought he lost his queen there. Almost came within a sliver of health. But was able to just get healed up just enough. She actually continues on the way through as the miners get the last structure, and he's got his queen finally out of the picture, but a lot of hit points left as he loses his barbarian and wizard. The barbarian king ends up almost tanking for the miners on the way in. He's got a poison left to help deal with those Larrys. I believe he ends up bagging it, but he did keep one of the 3 heals specifically for the core from all the information that was present from the prior raids of the Town Hall 9s and the Town Hall 10s alike before him. So really smart adjustments throughout the progression of taking down this Town Hall 10. Hope you guys enjoyed that, as well as the tips to help better your game with what we're doing over in One Hive. Once again, it's Brutus reminding you, you got to be better than a double, and I will check you next time.